Hello, welcome to round 2. I think this hand is a keep, although we are missing an island. My opponent's on a mulligan, and we have Goblin Trailblazer plus Swashbuckling, or even better, Stormfleet Swashbuckler. Kind of like my opponent being on green, it means they probably don't have much removal. Ooh, and there's an island. I actually kind of want to lead with Kitesail Corsair first. That card's so good. Although, actually it's tough. Let's see what they have. So they have no plays. I'm actually going to lead with Goblin Trailblazer because I think it's more likely, like, this is harder to get in for damage later in the game, whereas Kitesail Corsair will most likely be able to attack for damage for a couple turns. So now I get to attack with Goblin Trailblazer. They hit a plains, okay. In a situation where I likely wouldn't have been able to beforehand. And then next turn I can actually Swashbuckling up a Kitesail Corsair if I want to. Later on. And we're going to play Swaggering Corsair post-combat here. Just the most power. And it can actually block Emissary of Sunrise quite well. Or attack through it. We'll see what they have. And if they don't have a creature here, then the Menace on this guy's just going to get in for so much damage. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can actually... Ooh, this is tough. I can actually play these two, or... I think probably I want Trailblazer and Swashbuckler, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can actually hit Ascend for the Swashbuckler in 2 turns. Not next turn. So we can see how I sequence that. It depends on what they do and what I think they have. If they're just like putting a passivism on my 3/3, we're doing pretty well. This is a creature, it's a bit worse, but it's still not the end of the world. First strike on the Emissary is annoying because it makes Trailblazer really hard to get in for damage. Oh, oh sure. That's totally fine with me. So they're going to be attacking. Okay. Captain's Hook and green-white seems not particularly good here. I don't know if that's exactly what they wanted to do. We can smash for 5, and then next turn we can Swashbuckling in a Stormfleet Swashbuckler. Oh wow, actually if we draw a land we can Swashbuckling in a Slippery Scoundrel. I like that a lot. I'm gonna smash for 5. Oh, I want Kitesail Corsair. The flying's pretty relevant. Do I want another Menace guy? Then I can just put a surprise attacker. Nah, I think the double block's pretty nice. I like the flyer more. Alright, let's see what you got. Sure. Ooh, wow. This might be a tough race. Five-two first strike lifelink, eh? Alright. Alright, take it back. We need a bounce spell here very, very soon. Although now we can actually just block with the Swashbuckler. How much damage can we hit for here? I can make this a 4/4. Unblockable. Hexproof. But I can hit with these two. Then I have him and him back to double block this. These will trade off first strike. So it actually can't... No, it can kill both, that's right. Alternatively, I could just play a Trailblazer this turn, and then I can Swashbuckling up any creature I draw next turn. What happens if I swing out? They block here. Chump here, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think if I can just deal with this, I win in the late game anyway. So I'm just gonna Swashbuckling this guy up. And smash for 6. And I'm gonna try and trade off First Strike with the Emissary. Although if they have any trick at all, I'm just dead. That's okay. I don't think I can race 5 lifelink. I just kind of have to hope to block. They only have 2 cards left in hand. I have only 2 bounce spells in the deck to really deal with this. So I think I just need to have to hope to block. And pray they don't have a trick. Alright, let's see what you got. Please no trick. Okay. Alright. Well, they can gain 3 off the vampire, but that's nowhere near as good. Relic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sword Tooth is a 5/5. Does it have trample? Okay. One with the wind. So I'm gonna get hit for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I do need a blocker back. And they're gaining 3. Maybe I just keep Goblin Trailblazer back as a blocker? Does it have trample? No. Assume they're putting the Captain's Hook here. So they're gaining 3 and I can hit them for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then they gain 3 up to 20 and that's 22. So yeah, I think this should work. Oh, but this gains 3 as well. Hang on, hang on. This is really tough, actually. One with the wind here, 5, 6, 7, plus 4 is 11, so that's 22, and they're gonna go up to 23. Oh man. And that's if I chump the Goblin Trailblazer, because that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which is exactly lethal. Alright. Maybe they don't see it, or I draw another enchantment or something. Go. Yeah, we're 1 damage short at the moment. Maybe they don't attack or something? Yep. I don't think a bounce spell will do it. We can bounce the token? We're chumping the 5 here, we're taking 6. No, that won't do it. Yeah, we need like Tilinoli's Crown or something. Swashbuckling, 1 with the wind. Yeah, I think those are our only outs. I'm trying to think if there's any previous turn where I could have saved more life. I don't think so. Alright, I take back what I said about Captain's Hook. How much life has my opponent gained this game? A lot. So blocking here I take 8, which makes this lethal next turn. This I take 6. Right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is lethal. So I think I just chump the most and hope to win next turn. What are my outs? So I can draw any pump spell and I win. A bounce spell. So if I block here, then I take 8. Yeah, bounce spell still doesn't do it, so we're just gonna block here. If they have trample, then they have trample. Alright. They're 1 life away. We need a pump spell. Sure. Pump spell, come on. Am I dead? I can double block. I can block this. This and this. I can take 3 and go to 2. But it's almost all chump blocks. Right? Just making sure. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and they're at 12. No way to do extra. But gain anything by sitting back. 5, 6, 7. Not lethal. I just want to like triple check the math here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're at 12. Alright. Can't attack. We gotta draw a bounce spell. Maybe they attack poorly. I assume they just swing out. Interesting. Okay, yeah, because this Temple Altosaur is actually getting there right now. Wayward Swordtooth cannot really be killed. I have to chump it with the Kite Sail. And then I can double block the Menace Vampire with these guys. What's going on, opponent? Trying to think if there's any way I could have gotten in for that 1 extra damage. I don't think so, though. Alright. This attack works pretty well for me, so I block here, double block here. I mean, I'm just losing my Corsair, but this is just Dinosaur, right? Yeah. And this guy can't kill either of my dudes. Sure. Yep. Good draw. Okay, once again, negate seems not that great. Stormfleet Spy. I think I hit with my 5/5 flyer. Draw a card off the Spy. And it has to be a bounce spell, pretty much. I won't do it. Alright, so we're pretty much just dead, but our opponent doesn't know that, and they made a kind of strange attack last turn, so... But we're pretty much just dead on board here. All they have to do is attack with, like, 3 creatures. Captains hook up the Temple Altosaur, go to town. Ooh, they are not playing around dual shot. Yeah, dual shot could really get them here. I mean, I'm just dead as it is, but... Because I dual shot Raptor Companion, get Grove Stalker. I chump Wayward Swordtooth. I eat this Temple Altasaur with Slippery Scoundrel. And then I'm 1 damage away from having lethal. If I had dual shot, obviously. But I think they should have Captain's hooked up something else. Although it is lethal on its own. Yeah, we're just dead. If they attack, which I assume they will. Okay. So I don't want negate. It can counter like their hook or something, but it's just so bad otherwise. Uncolored Raptor can block. Sure. Yeah, negate has been routinely quite poor in this deck. This at least gives me like a mana sink or something. Although on the play, I don't know how much mana I'm going to have. Maybe Sea Legs. I could play it on like a lifelink token or something. I could see a world where Sea Legs gets in there. It can also help me trade more profitably. There's a lot of menace going around, so I can like pump up a dude that I block with or shrink one of their attackers and get in there. It just seems better than negate at the moment. I think Sea Legs could have won me that game. Maybe where negate couldn't have. Maybe he couldn't have won me the game, but any turn if I had Sea Legs to their lifelink, I could have won. They were I think I did like 35 damage or something that game. Play first, yep. Sure. This is quite a few lands. But we got a Menace dude plus Swashbuckling on a Menace guy. And their deck does not seem particularly fast. They put on top. What? That's cheating. Can we draw Curiosity, please? Okay, Mutiny's not bad. I want to play Island. I guess I'll hit in case they have Slash of Talons as the only card. Trailblazer, go. If we can hit another Fire Shrine Keeper and Swashbuckling it up, that'd be dope. Mutiny's going to be really helpful in preventing them from having 2 blockers for my Menace guys as well. Wayward Swordtooth. Sure. Play a lot of lands, I guess. Ooh, Slippery Scoundrel. I like that better than Swashbuckling this turn, actually. It still adds 2 power to my clock. But next turn, if I hit a 2-drop, then I can Swashbuckling haste it in. Yep. Can't even block. 2. Alright, we're just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I draw any play next turn, then Scoundrel becomes hexproof unblockable. Kinda want to spread out the power and just Swashbuckling the Fire Shrine Keeper. A 2/2 hexproof unblockable is good enough anyway. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're just gonna spread it out here. That would have been really good if we could have hit a creature there, but that's okay. They're at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, any pump spell and we just have lethal? And that is the power of this deck. Yeah, okay. Glad I did not go all in on the Slippery Scoundrel there. Ooh, wow. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're pretty much dead. Knight of the Stampede, sure. I can have this dino kill the knight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. They're at 2? They're at 1 actually. And I can bounce any blocker they might have. And I honestly just need to protect my scoundrel until I hit ascend and I can just get in for the last damage. Although it's pretty likely that they can't play 2 blockers this turn anyway. Especially through my bounce spell. It's a really good start for drawing 6 lands. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's just game. Okay, Squire's Devotion is scary. The card can really get us, especially on the play. Maybe I do want negate just for that, but I'm on the draw. There's no way it's good, it's proper to hold up mana on the draw when my opponent has 3 mana. That seems just really bad. Protean Raider seems good. They have a lot of big dinos we can copy. And yeah. We just gotta hope to get a little lucky. I think Expel from Erazka is like the best possible card against this opponent. Oh yeah, this hand's perfect. Mountain. I think I do just straight up one with the wind next turn. I only saw Hunt the Weak Bot from my opponent. Yeah, might as well use the mana. Sure. Wire's Devotion. Alright, so I'm gonna keep up Expel from Erazka, I think. It's a little bit sketchy, but I can bounce their guy in response to the Devotion, and that'll save me a lot of trouble. Also, I can bounce it in response to like a Hunt the Weak. They're already at 14, so I can just ride this to victory most likely. This feels like Divine Verdict. Huh, this is actually pretty tough. I don't think I can run into a Divine Verdict. If I can hit any land, then I can play a 3-drop plus Expel from Erazka, and that's really good. Sure. Land. Please land. Okay, it's a 2-drop at least. Washbuckle. Sure. Communion with them dinos. We hit any land here, we're such a big favorite. Forest, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Makes 6. Please land off the top. Land. Okay, okay. They can Divine Verdict my Stormfleet Swashbuckler? What if I just attack with both? They can kill my Fire Shrine Keeper, but that's fine. I'm gonna attack with both. I still get in for 2. That makes my their Divine Verdict pretty bad. I know this is really powerful creature, but what if they have the Flash 4/4 Dino? It's gotta be Divine Verdict, right? How good is my late game here? Because I'm gonna Protean Raider their 3/4 Dinosaur. Then their attacks are pretty poor. They flash in the 4/4 Dino. I guess I can just copy that. Yeah, I think I want my 3/3 flyer. I don't know, it's really tough. If they Divine Verdict here, can I afford to play around it? I think I really can. I think I really can. Maybe they don't have it, but if they do, this line is way better. And I have Expel to stop stuff. And like, they can't just keep holding up 4 mana every turn, waiting to kill Fire Shrine Keeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So next turn we can just jam Slippery Scoundrel. This is a really close game. I may have been playing around a Divine Verdict that doesn't exist, but my opponent also could have been playing around Expel from Mrazka that doesn't exist. I mean, I have it, but they don't know that. And this can block so well. Whew. These games are really, really intense. They're really short, right? I mean, it's only turn 7 and so much has happened. Hitting that 5th land was so critical. It gave me the luxury to play around Divine Verdict. Now my opponent's kind of stuck too. I don't blame them. This is really tough. So I have 4 cards in hand, so do they. And I know one of them is Squire's Devotion. Hopefully they wait to play it until a turn where I have Ascend so I can put the thing that put it on top of their library. That'd be so good. There's not much that can get me. Plummet would be pretty brutal. That's for sure. But if they had Plummet, they would have used it a long time ago. They don't have Plummet. Hunt the Weak would be rough because they would Hunt the Weak and then they could Squire's Devotion. And I think I just need to save my bounce for the creature they put the Devotion on. But yeah, if they Hunt the Weak, I need to think 7 mana. Ooh, okay. Interesting. No attacks. I feel like they should have attacked with their 4/5. I want to bounce it. No. Okay, land is good. So I can hit with my Fire Shrine Keeper in the air. So the tough part is I'm going to need to chump. Although if they do anything, then they can't Divine Verdict. Slippery Scoundrel isn't lethal on its own. I think I want to try and hit one with the wind. Because this is unblockable, but it doesn't actually speed up my clock at all. Whereas one with the wind can. I want a Stormfleet Spy, I think, and that just gives me a nice chump blocker as well. And I just need to hold up Expel from Erazka. I can't have them gaining life. My blocks are fairly decent. And if they swing out too much, I can just bounce one of their blockers even. So they can expel and hold up Divine Verdict, or Squire's Devotion and hold up Divine Verdict. But I don't think that's going to get them there anymore either. Okay, so Hunt the Weak is rough because now they can also give their guy lifelink. Yeah, so that's what I was worried about. So I can bounce him. Huh. And they can't even really attack though, right? Let's say I bounce. Yeah, because now they can Squire's Devotion something. Might have screwed myself by playing around Divine Verdict. Just seems like something they could have had. Okay, so I bounced this. Let's see, right now this happens. This is a 5 power, this is a 5/5. I lose this. But my late game's still decent. I just can't have them get lifelink. Sure. They get too aggro with their attacks, they can bounce a I can bounce a blocker. I don't think that's a good attack. Alright. You know, I'm blocking here, right? You have a trick, you have a trick. That seems really bad of an attack. Wait. Oh my god, they have Temple Altasaur! Ah! Guys, that card got me. That was rough. And they never even had the Divine Verdict. Oh my gosh. Alright, they played this very well. Yeah, I just lost to misplays there. Wow. Or not. So I can get in for 4 hasty damage out of nowhere. With Slippery Scoundrel plus Swaggering Corsair. I just need to hit for 2. Wow, I can't believe I got rid of that guy. That's so brutal, but we're gonna move past it here. And they didn't even have the Divine Verdict. So I have 8. Oh, I need to block here and here. I have to double chump this turn. God, I wish I could Swashbuckling now, but I need to use it on the Slippery Scoundrel for surprise damage. Or do I? Slippery Scoundrel plus Swashbuckling? No, that still doesn't get there. Fathomfleet Firebrand is just chumping. That's all it's ever gonna do. This can prevent them from gaining life. They can build a dino. Okay, actually, what happens here? So they can't play their spell. So they swing out. This chumps here. This blocks here. I have to block another one, so yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. The problem is I don't have enough mana after doing that. We're gonna Swaggering Corsair as a blocker. Just to chump. Then we're gonna hope to steal a game by Swashbuckling, Fathomfleet Firebrand, and like a Tillinelli's Crown or something. Man, they did not have Divine Verdict, huh? We can hit a land off the top. That would be ideal. All right. Blocks here. This double strike prevents the lifelink. This blocks here. Take 6 and go to 2. That's too greedy. What can I play around? Crash the Ramparts? I can play around Divine Verdict? No, I can't. I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the moment. I can also do this. That just puts me dead though. Okay. Yeah, I think I just have to do this. And prevent the life gain. And now they can make a dino blocker, but I have a bounce spell. It gives them a 1/1 on defense. And I can't... Oh, I can bounce in response because I have the city's blessing. But I can actually just bounce the 1/1 end of turn. Yeah, this plays around them having more creatures. Yeah, I think I just bounced the one because I'm dead next turn anyway. I'm just gonna bounce the creature that they make. Okay. Come on, we need something. That'll do it. That will do it. 8/8 flying. Just gonna make it huge here. Smash for 12. Well, despite our best efforts to lose this game, we did end up winning. Yeah, so yeah, my opponent thinking Divine Verdict really, I think, made me play a bit too conservatively. I don't know. That was tough. So my major misplay that game was double blocking the spine back when they had the Altasaur. I just completely forgot about this ability. So it is relevant sometimes. And obviously we got a bit lucky to draw 1 with the wind. But we had a game plan and we executed it. Just not letting them ever get lifelink off Squire's Devotion, I think, was a big help. I don't know. I don't know if it was right to play around Divine Verdict or not. So let me know what you guys think. But in the meantime, we're going to be in the finals.